Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Game God Fluent, bringing you episode 3 of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. We're going to go ahead and get into it here. Excuse me. Last episode, we got our Mabari War Dog and learned some lore about Ferelden and the War Dog as well. This episode, we're going to work our way towards Fergus's room and explore some different areas of the castle that we will be in charge of while Father is away. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Hope you guys are doing well out there. It's pretty early morning here, but I can't wait to get into the game. Just had my coffee. Alright, look like it's going to load here. Stay tuned because we're going to have a lot of fun. Alright, here we are. Okay, we just explored the chapel. Let's come down here and explore a guard post. I guess we can't leave yet. Okay, we unlocked it actually. And it looks like there's nothing in here for us. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, another deep mushroom. People love putting deep mushrooms in chests around here. Another unlock. Another chest. And another deep mushroom. Okay. All well and good. Let's come this way, actually. Let's see. We've got a room. Good evening. Got a room right here. Another chest. Another deep mushroom? No, an elf fruit. This is new. The common name for Cannavaris, this herb actually has little to do with elves other than being commonly collected and traded to outsiders by the Dalish. It is the primary ingredient in many healing salves. Chewing elf fruit restores a small amount of health, and those with skill can use elf fruit to make more potent elixirs. Very cool. Okay, that's all that's in here. It looks like health poultices. You have acquired a health poultice. These instantly restore some of your health. To use the poultice, drag it from your inventory into the quick bar, double-click it directly from the inventory, or right-click it in the inventory and select Use. Stores sell more poultices, and characters who have learned herbalism can create their own. Alright. Okay, then we've got this room with a servant.
The castle is so eerie with everyone preparing to ride south. It will be so empty.
We'll be up very late tonight so the Earl's men can be given proper quarters.
I see. Just some servants milling about. That's back to the main hall. Let's check the map here. Down this way. Oh wait, I did not check something back here. If we come in here, should I say in this room, there's actually a door. Looks like there's a door path over this way, but does not seem to be the case. Alrighty, let's continue. Down that way's the kitchen. This is a room we didn't explore. Looks like the banquet room. A whole lot of nothing in it. Alright, so we are ready to head to the atrium and up this way. But first, let's go ahead and check the codex. And, let's see. We already checked magic and religion. Oh, we didn't check Bride of the Maker, right? Excuse me. Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Tevinter Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold in the markets of Minrathaus, leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped and made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alamari warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Tevinter. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mafarath, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together they rallied the Alamari and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and flood, famine and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium, and when Mafarath saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last the armies of Andraste and Mafarath stood before the very gates of Minrathaus, but Andraste was not with them, for Mafarath had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Tevinter. For this, the Arshan would give Mafarath all the lands to the south of the waking sea. And so, before all the armies of the Alamari and of Tevinter, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mafarath, cursed mankind for their betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taking only Andraste with him, and Our Lady still sits at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. From the sermons of Justinia, too. That's pretty cool. Okay, then we have controls for health poultices, and that would be it. No more codex reading right now. Let's, come up here.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Dan's head exploded and my hound ate the kitchen staff. Yes, there were giant rats in the larder.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course, it is good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you, Darren.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Iona.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Father wouldn't allow it.
Nor I. And I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Do you know where Fergus might be?
If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
I have a bad feeling about all this.
As do I. Your father and brother are marching off to fight Maker knows what. All the assurances in the world don't comfort me. But it wouldn't help for us to take up arms and follow. Fergus and your father have their duty and we have ours.
Gonna light a smoke here. Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I should go.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Health poultices. Got this room.
Shall be done.
Unlocked. And nothing in here? No. Okay. Got this room. Wait. Key required. Key required. Let's see. Oriana, Fergus. Let's head to my room. Chest I can't access. Now this will be the last room before Fergus's room. Key required. Let's go ahead and F5. And head in here.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
Do you know there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He says he's recruiting.
Oh? If I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Do you really think the war will be over quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
Wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Isle's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
Fergus will be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Tutorial leveling up. Every time you gain a level, your character gains new abilities and improved statistics. Left click on the plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Okay, let's go ahead and click F5. Did I click F5? Level 2. Level up. Oh, we get 3 attribute points. Wow. Okay, no specialization. There's Assassin, Bard, Ranger, and Duelist. Interesting. Let's see. Let's get a point of Constitution, a point of Cunning, and a point of Dexterity. Then we get a skill. We can get Improved Coercion. The character's ability to read, influence, and influence others has improved. We can get Stealing, Trap Making, Survival, Herbalism, or Combat Tactics. Or Improved Combat Training. Warriors and rogues gain access to second-tier weapon talents as well as a bonus to stamina regeneration. You know what? I'm going to go Improved Coercion. Then we get a talent. We can get Let's see. Dirty Fighting. Let's go previous. What if I put my point into Combat Tactics? What would happen? Okay, these are still the same. If I put it into Improved Combat Training, okay, I would get an ability to dual weapon Finesse. The character is extremely skilled at wielding a weapon in each hand, gaining bonuses to attack and defense. Or I can get below the belt, Stealth, Rogue has learned to fade from view, although perceptive enemies may not be fooled. Taking any action beyond movement. Typical stealth. But we could get dual weapon finesse. Requires 16 dexterity. Herbalism. Survival. Trap making and stealing. Combat tactics. Improved coercion. I think I'm going to go improved coercion. And activated range personal activation 20. Cooldown 15 seconds. I think we'll get dual weapon sweep. Maybe archery. Melee archer pinning shot. Rapid shot. Let's go with dual weapon sweep. New codex darkspawn. We have down here dirty fighting and dual weapon sweep. We've got Moogie leveling up. Take a look at his stats. Let's get a point of strength. Point of willpower. And another point of strength. That's it for him. Let's go ahead and check the codex. It was 158, the Grey Wardens. Darkspawn. Those who had sought to claim heaven by violence destroyed it. What was golden and pure turned black. Those who had once been mage lords, the brightest of their age, were no longer men but monsters. Threnodies 12:1. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all our worlds, for they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn come from, a dark mockery of men in the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads, but most evidence suggests that these are eaten. Excuse me. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly, we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the Free Marches. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here, Darkspawn have never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and the Anderfells, they say Darkspawn haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. From Ferelden folklore and history. Okay, that's Darkspawn. Alright, I guess we are good to go. We can grab a book. Maybe.
It is begun.
50 XP. I didn't see what that was. An explanation of something. 123. Politics of Ferelden. To our neighbors, Ferelden seems utterly chaotic. Unlike other monarchies, power does not descend from our throne. Rather, it rises from the support of the freeholders. Each freehold chooses the ban or Arl to whom it pays allegiance. Typically, the choice is based on proximity of the freehold to the lord's castle, as it's worthless to pay for the upkeep of soldiers who will arrive at your land too late to defend it. For the most part, each generation of freeholders casts its lot with the same ban as their fathers did, but things can and do change. No formal oaths are sworn, and it is not unheard of, especially in the prickly central Banorn, for bans to court freeholders away from their neighbors, a practice which inevitably begets feuds that last for ages. Tierns arose from amongst the bands, war leaders who in antiquity had grown powerful enough to move other bands to swear fealty to them. There were many Tierns in the day before King Galahad, but he succeeded in whittling them down to only 2, Gwarin in the south, Highever in the north. These Tierns will still hold the oaths of bands and Arls who they may call upon in the event of war or disaster, and similarly, the Tierns still hold responsibility for defending those sworn to them. The Arls were established by the Tierns, given command of strategic fortresses that could not be overseen by the Tierns themselves. Unlike the Tierns, the Arls have no bands to support them, and are simply somewhat more prestigious bands. The king is, in essence, the most powerful of the Tierns. Although Denerim was originally the tenure of the king, it has since been reduced to an Arling, as the king's domain is now all of Ferelden, but even the king's power must come from the bands. Nowhere is this more evident than during the Landsmeet, an annual council for which all the nobles of Ferelden gather, held for almost 3,000 years except odd interruptions during blights and invasions. The slight of a king asking for and working to win the support of lesser men is a source of constant wonder to foreign ambassadors. From Ferelden Folklore and History by Sister Petrine. Chantry Scholar. Alright,
If you should need any assistance in the coming days, I would be glad to offer it.
Mama says you're going to be watching over us while Papa is gone. Is that true, Uncle?
Yes, that's true, Orn.
What if the castle is attacked? Will there be dragons?
Dragons are terrible creatures, Orin. They eat people.
Yeah, I want to see one.
This is your influence, Fergus.
What? I didn't say anything.
Are you going to teach me to use a sword, Uncle? Then I can fight evil too. Take that, dire bunny. All darkspawn. Fear my sword of truthiness.
Truthiness.
We're teaching him about honesty.
Don't worry, son. You'll get to see a sword up close real soon. I promise. Getting sent to bed early, are we?
Have fun in the long march. In the cold. No, certainly hope not.
Well, you know father when he makes up his mind. At any rate, I'll miss you. Take care of everyone, and be here when I get back.
Okay. Tierna?
Best do as your father says, darling. I will see you in the morning, bright and early.
You should be on your way, pup. Long day ahead tomorrow.
Are you sure you'll be alright?
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son. I love you, and I trust you completely to carry on the Kuzlin name if the worst should happen. But don't worry about me, dear boy. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
About this Grey Warden.
Ah, I was wondering how long this would take. Has he asked to recruit you?
He hasn't. I was just wondering about him.
If a blight is truly upon us in the south, then Grey Wardens will be needed. There is no higher calling. If it comes to that, we can talk about it when I get back. Until then, just show him every courtesy. Duncan is a fine man. And a hero.
Is sending all of our forces south a good idea?
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here. In case.
In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
I'll do my best, Father, I swear.
I know you will. You are a Kuzland, after all. But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
I'll go now.
I know that you'll do me proud. You've grown into a fine lad. That much is clear.
Alright, let's, okay, we head out and... It's nighttime. He stares at the door and growls. What's wrong, boys? Someone out there?
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack!
House soldier. I have my equipment on? Dang. Gotta get our equipment on quickly. Okay. Let's attack.
No quarter shall be given. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. It's begun. Blast. We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
We should probably go ahead and activate some of these. Nice. Do we get any loot from them?
As you say.
A short bow. Two-handed.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Okay, let's go ahead. Dirty fighting stuns them, right? Let's go ahead and sweep.
There is no glory in such. Come, let us end this.
Dang, I'm half dead.
No quarter shall be given. Come, let us end this. Back.
Okay, we should be stunning them as well.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What's going on?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
I don't know, Mother, but we need to get out of here.
Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
We should check on Oriana and Orin as well.
And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Okay. Quest updated. Finnesse's room.
I shall do it.
Oh.
Very well.
Metal shard. In the right hands, unassuming metal shards can be used to make deadly traps and a mace. Am I half dead? No. Combat health regens after combat, it seems. Anyone in here? Oh, wow.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Why would they do... don't look, Mother.
Oh, I'll look. I'll remember this day when Hal dies screaming like the dog he is. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
And what is this? Taryn Kuzlin's room.
Perhaps we can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Okay, let's check this chest. Of course, another deep mushroom. Got a dagger, a great sword. Requires more strength than I have. A longbow. And a small shield, which adds 1.5 defense. Okay. I'm back at full health. Looks like we're fighting. Let them come to us. Oh, they're... Alright, let me go come after him. Taryn, you fight him. You come after him.
Come and face me.
Dang, I'm dying.
You dare.
Wait, no, you fight him. Growl. The Mabari growls so fearsomely that its opponent suffers a penalty defense unless it passes a mental resistance check. Alright, Mother, you fight him. I fight him. Okay, now we fight together. I just fell. I have to hope Mother wins here. Oh, Moogie. Can fight that one. Okay, we survived. I get up. I don't know if I got XP for that. What, Moogie? I might have to set some tactics. Receive 12 gold. Another metal shard. What about that one? No. Guest room. Let's come in here. Got a chest with another deep mushroom. I'm full health again.
Oh, dear Landra. I'm so sorry. If she hadn't come to me, if she hadn't been here.
Dang, Landra's dead. More elf fruit. Oh, there's a house soldier. Receive 5, whatever, gold pieces or copper pieces, maybe?
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
Don't want you in danger, Mother.
My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Is there nothing else we can do?
I have my treasury key. We could go there first and take the Kuslan sword from the vault. If anything is worth fighting to keep out of Hao's hands, it's that sword. But it may be a dangerous path.
So let's go to the treasury.
If Hao's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
New quest, the Kuslan treasury. What's in here, though? Night corpse. Short bow. In the larder.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Persuade. Don't be a coward. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Oh boy.
Enemies are...
Alright. There's a lot of them. Mother, you go help the servant there. Mugi, you come with me and fight that Mabari, and I'll come and fight this one. Let's go ahead and stun him. How are we doing here? Mugi's winning. Sweet. I've got this, which is poison making. I'm stunned. I've got 3 people on me. Let's go ahead and drink a poultice. Mugi has killed the Mabari. Come kill that one. You guys are doing fine over here. Dang, we're getting rocked. Okay, Mugi, you go get that one. I'm gonna run in here. Mother, you get this one. And I'll drink another health poultice. And I'll get that one. Kill that one. Hang in there. Dang. Gotta drink another poultice. Mugi did his job.
Will not be defeated.
Receive 5. Lesser health potion. Lyrium potion contains a small amount of refined lyrium. Restricted to mage. Instantly restores a portion of the user's mana. Only spellcasters can use it. Dang. Where are you guys going? Oh, there is a chest in here. I did not see that before. Mother, you come out there and fight. I'll go ahead and get the chest. Blank vellum. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Go help Mom. Why can't I go attack? Oh, I'm clicking as Moogie.
I do not fear death. I have nothing else to lose.
Huh. Dang, she's gonna die. Maybe hard's a little too hard. Down she goes. She's not gonna die, though. I am, though. Moogie. Kill that Mabari. Down I go. It's up to Moogie. Dang, and we didn't save recently. Game over. Oh, last save. Okay. Dang, did I save while I was in here? No. Okay. So what I have to do, let's see how long we've been playing first. 46 minutes. Wow. Already. Okay, so I'm going to save. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down from hard and just play on normal. The game should be plenty challenging on normal. It's the recommended setting for players familiar with role-playing games, providing a good balance of challenge and survivability. Requires moderate use of tactical pausing to plan actions. Although party members can harm each other with careless use of certain abilities, damage due to friendly fire is only half of what it would be against enemies. So that's fine. So, okay. I'm going to save here. Next time we'll tackle this castle invasion. Should be pretty interesting. I will see you guys then. Thank you so much for watching me. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Much love, peace, and joy, guys, and stay tuned. Like mother, like son, and like pooch, we're going to be fighting. So long.